to be your substitute again. Remember how much fun we had last March when I got to be your substitute? Shh, we won't tell anyone, okay? I think she left me pretty good notes. Oh, look, I see we've got Flippy Dolphin today. Hi, Flippy Dolphin. I remember what you do. You help change the vowel sounds around, don't you? Flippy Dolphin is one of your strategies Mrs. Chandler uses to help you remember that vowels have more than one sound. So if it doesn't sound right, flip the vowel sound. Try other vowel sounds if it doesn't sound right. You can also flip sounds like C if it doesn't say k, k and make it sound right. Let's also say s. So thank you, Flippy Dolphin, for joining us today. All right, let's do your rhymes. Make sure you look at it. I see a silent E. It would be oak, oak, oak. Ong, ong, ong. Odd, odd, odd. Ick, ick, ick. And up, up, up. Get your paper and pencil out and let's do your words. The first word you have today is puppy. Mrs. Silver's got a new puppy. Puppy. What's your base word? Pup. So tap your base word. Pup. Say the sounds as you write it down. All right, I'm noticing a short vowel followed by one consonant. I'm trying to remember what the rule is for that. Do you remember? Yes, short vowel followed by one consonant, double the consonant, and then add your suffix. And the word was puppy. Pups, pup, pupping, pupper, puppus, puppy. It'll be the Y, puppy. So your root word is pup, and your suffix is Y, puppy. All right, your next word is going to be sticky. Glue is very sticky. What is your base word? Stick. Tap the base word, stick. 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 Say the sounds as you write it down. Stick. Stick. And remember, CK is your digraph, and when you hear the K at the end of the word, a lot of times it'll be the CK. You have a consonant blend, ST, stick, and then it was sticky. And we just said that the Y makes the I sound, sticky. What was your root word? Stick, and your suffix, I, the Y, sticky. So you have the consonant blend and the digraph in that word. All right, your last word is strongest. Who is the strongest of all? Strongest. Think to yourself now, what is my base word? Strong. Tap your base word and make sure you're careful on that consonant blend. Strong. Ong. Strong. So let's write down the sounds that we heard. Ong. And we know the O-N-G is a glued sound or one of your rhymes. So you have your consonant blend, STR, strong, and then we need to decide what we're going to put on to make it strongest. E-S-T would be your suffix. Who is the strongest of all? Now, NG could also be a consonant blend that is at the end of your word. All right, we are going to sing our letter cluster song today. Now, I do need to say that the sheets I have, some of the words are different than what the music is. So if the music says one word, I'm sorry, The pages that Mrs. Chandler has here are a little bit different in a couple places. I know she's corrected this one, and I think there's one or two other places that we may have to watch out once I start the music. Are we ready to do our letter cluster song? Here we go. Shh. Shall.
Sing along and learn this well.
Shh. Chocolate. Oops.
For child,
Er.
the rooster's wild.
For them and through. Out. 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 Ooh. New. Are. Say we're going fast and far. See a baby, we say ah. To say it, drop your jaw.
3 more sounds are
Ing, ang, on,
as we learn our phonics song.
and Oi, toy, boy, Roy.
Singing sounds we do enjoy.
Oi, oil, foil, boil.
When we dig in
Soil.
For
Book, look and book.
you can read words in a book.
Ooh, spoon, moon, noon. There's a red balloon.
A red balloon. Shine for
Invention,
and for
nation.
we will have
We've had a long vacation.
if we sing this well indeed.
Then it's time for us to read.
Excellent.
I know on this next one that this is going to be different.
Get ready with your magic
It still says J. The words are different.
Chip for Jim, giraffe and Jim. See, it's much too low for him. For
Circus, cycle, cent. Just 1 penny's what I spent. What?
for whipped cream, it's so light.
Hi.
High, just right.
Shh.
For Charlotte's chandelier,
Turn it on.
so pretty dear.
Off, father, oh, snow.
See the snowmen in a row. If we sing this well indeed, then it's time for
You
us
to read. This one's going to be chorus, not Christmas. For chorus, for phone, listen.
to the dial tone.
You,
Says
ooh,
it
pull,
says
pull, push, put, full, full. Ooh, suit, ooh, glue.
we're so happy.
Now we're through.
If we sing this well indeed,
Then it's time for you to read. And I know that you all are ready to read because I've heard you read. All right, Monday, Mrs. Chandler read you a book about nouns. And on Tuesday, she read about verbs. Today, we're going to read part of the book, Mine, All Mine by Ruth Heller. And this is a book about pronouns. Look at all that candy. Is that my candy or is that your candy? My and your would be pronouns because pronouns take the place of a noun. Pronouns take the place of a noun. So we don't have to say, Mike said Mike walked Mike's dogs today. Mike walked Mike's dogs a long, long way. Oh, how boring. What we would say would be without nouns, his and he. Let's try this one, see how it sounds, without pronouns. King Cole would call for King Cole's pipe. King Cole would call for King Cole's bowl. And King Cole's fiddler's three. On and on. Oh, it makes me yawn. It's awkward and wordy, and the rhyme's all gone. And so, hip hip hooray for personal pronouns. These are our personal pronouns. You, it, them, they, us and we, and I and me, and him and her and he and she. Let's go back and see if we can use some of those pronouns in what we read a minute ago. It was so boring. So we were talking about Mike, and we had said Mike walked Mike's dogs today. Mike walked Mike's dogs a long, long way. That was boring, wasn't it? So let's try using some pronouns. Mike said he walked his dogs today. He walked his dogs a long, long way. That sounds better than saying Mike's name over and over again. Let's see about King Cole. King Cole would call for his pipe. He would call for his bowl and his fiddler's three. Doesn't that sound so much better when we use pronouns to replace the nouns sometimes? So, the blue words are some of our pronouns. You, it, them, they, us, we, I, me, him, her, he, and she. There are other pronouns. Whose candy would this be? Would it be for he, I, him, or me? They are, we wouldn't say they are for I, we would say they are for me. So we would use the pronoun me. We wouldn't say that they are for he, we would say they are for him. So the candies would be for him. Let's go on to this page. All right, some personal pronouns are also used as possessive. And remember, possessive means that it shows that something belongs to you. So these presents are impressive. They are mine. They are all mine. How handsomely their ribbons shine. So mine would be a possessive pronoun showing that they belong to me, and their would be the possessive pronoun showing where the bows belonged. If I said everyone stood on his head, I'd be correct, but not quite fair. There's some females here, so I could say instead, everyone stood on his or her head, and that would sound much better. And then we have the pronouns those, as in those are far, these are near, this is a she, and that is a he, so this and that are pronouns. Many and few, many behind, few ahead are pronouns. Someone's sleeping in my bed. Someone's a pronoun. What was the noun that would go in place of someone's? Goldilocks. This messy elf just helped himself. He himself made this mess. He made this mess himself. He is a messy elf. So himself is a pronoun. And then let's look at this last page. Pronouns can also be used to ask a question. Who had a nose that grew and grew? Who was it? Pinocchio, because he didn't tell the truth. So we know now that pronouns are words that can take the place of a noun. And the ones we use a lot of the time are you, it, them, they, us, we, I, me, him, her, he, and she. Mine, all mine. Well, boys and girls, I enjoyed getting to be your substitute again. Tell Mrs. Chandler hello, and maybe I'll see you next year. Bye.